Never did I believe when I joined Massey Ferguson all those years ago that one of the greatest honours and distinctions in my life and career would be what I'm about to do. Because I think it was 3 years ago, and I've got my technical advisors around, and may I just compliment the Young Farmers Organisation on your wonderful magazine, 1026, or is it 1024? 1026. And there was this wonderful, was it a centrepiece, or with these 3 dynamic individuals who actually happened to be all young ladies. Not that that caught my attention. It was the aspiration, the ambition, the charisma in their facial expression that caught my attention. And of course that was the rather famous nowadays Millie, okay, who we all love very dearly. And I can't remember the order on the page, but there was also Claire. I don't know if Claire is here. Possibly not. But I did see her earlier on today. And we had great pleasure from the Massey Ferguson point of view and working very closely with Claire. And then the third one was this remarkable young lady. It is a bit unfashionable, you know, to refer to people as young lady, blah, blah, blah today, with all the political correctness, but as it is the Young Farmers Organisation, I'm entitled to use the word young. And if any of the gentlemen present are not sure that it's a lady, well, you know, that's... Anyway, so on a serious note, it was a great pleasure last year to be able to present Claire, to discover that her career actually was not directly in farming, it was in Coca-Cola. Although I do know that she's now moved on to a new career. It's even more pleasurable this year to introduce and present Hannah as the new chairman. Is that right? Or should I say chairwoman? Or chairman is fine. I'm ever so, you know, conscious about these things, given that there's an election campaign on and I don't want to slip up, you know. Because I discovered in the course of my research that you're actually head of English at Bromsgrove High School.
That's right. Not the independent one.
Not the independent. Isn't that remarkable? That we've got somebody like that in our midst tonight, because believe you me, I don't know what the pupils are like in your school, but that is a formidable challenge. But together with the business of agricultural and farming, I think you'll agree that education is one of the most fundamental industries that we've got in the world and in the country. Now on top of that, she also has a long heritage and DNA in the world of young farming, because your mother and your grandfather were office bearers in the Young Farming Organisation. So what I'd like to say is, from the Massey Ferguson side, it's not a commercial break, it's just to say that we support consistently this organisation now for the 3rd year for a very serious reason, that we firmly believe that Massey Ferguson can offer farmers of the future the right products at the right place at the right time, hopefully at the right cost. And this organisation surely represents the future of farming in this part of the world, and this is part of Massey Ferguson's commitment on a European basis to young farmers, because we're also a sponsor partner of CEJA, the European Council of Young Farmers. So, not to go on to a commercial break at all, I would just like to say that as the representative spokesman of Massey Ferguson, and referring back 3 or 4 years ago to the famous centre spread in 1026, it's a great honour and privilege and pleasure to be able to present Hannah, the new chairman of the National Federation of Young Farmers Clubs. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Campbell, for that introduction. And on behalf of everyone at NFYFC, I'd like to welcome you all here this evening. To our guests, a huge variety of people that come along and support us throughout the year and on an annual and more annual basis. So welcome to you. To our sponsors, and particularly to Massey Ferguson, and I would like to say a huge thank you for your support this year. To know that my grandfather always had Massey Ferguson and that I grew up drawing red tractors in my news and storybooks. So I think Massey talk about being for a new generation, and I think they really embody what we do. We choose the people that we work with really carefully, and I feel very passionately that Massey support the aims of YFC. So I thank you again for your support. I'd like to welcome council. Lots of you are members of council here today, and of course our staff. I'm not going to go on for too long because I know that you're all dying to get to the other side of the road, but there are just a few thank yous that I'd like to make while I've got this opportunity. And the first is to two people who are really fundamental in making this event happen, and I don't mean the drinks reception underground, I mean the whole weekend, and that's James Eckley and Bob Blazard. So I'd like to say by a wonderful staff team at NFYFC and a wider events team that's drawn from current NFYFC members and former members who come together for this weekend. So your support is really appreciated, as is the support of my officers, my two vice chairs, and the wider team of steering group chairs and vice chairs, and of course all of council for the support you offer this weekend, whether it's stewarding, whether it's helping to keep your county on message, whatever it is that you're doing, we really appreciate it. And I'd like to finish really by stealing a line that my vice chair Jess put on Facebook last night, because she said that this weekend is fabulous because it's competitions, democracy and socialising at its best. And I truly believe that this weekend we offer a range of competition finals which shows members' skills off in a really impressive arena, be it Member of the Year or the pantomime finals or the dancing on Sunday. We've got our Agri Forum and we've got an AGM which promises to have some really lively debates, and of course we have our socialising. So please go and have a wonderful weekend. I hope you really enjoy yourselves. Thank you.